all my business owners out there, I'm telling you right now, stop what you're doing. I have another business funding play for you right now where you can access a very high amounts of funding in a well short span of time. And it's actually from a really well-known bank as well. So in today's lesson, I'm going to show you how you can access over $100,000 from PNC Bank. I've acquired a lot of data points and a lot of information from a lot of different reps and a lot of different people regarding PNC. I want to share this with all of you so you can go ahead and fund your business the right way. So go ahead, go get your pen and paper. I promise you I'll wait right here, and make sure you stay to the end so you don't miss any information, all right? And without further ado, let's dive in. And before we get started, ladies and gents, I just want to ask if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, as it helps my channel out a ton. I truly appreciate all your support. I'm trying to help everybody out there get all the business funding that they need. Now, enough of me rambling. Let's get back into this business funding strategy. So if you're not aware or associated with PNC, they are generous when it comes to their limits and approvals. I'm telling you right now. But you just have to be in the realm of what they're looking for when it comes down to it. And of course, that's what I got, and I'm gonna go over it with you. So the first thing that I did when it came to PNC, I've heard a few people talk about this, but I just wanted to get it from the horse's mouth itself. So I spoke to a few reps, and the first rep stated that they do pull from Experian on the business side. And you already know you can always call up Experian and wipe the inquiry clean before anything happens, whether you get approved or denied. Now, I'm not sure if it's the same on the personal side. I just went strictly business information, but I just wanted to tell you what I was told at this point. Now, when I asked them about the credit score and what they're looking for, they said the standard credit score that they're looking for is good credit. They didn't even give me a number. But of course, that's just code word for 680 or above. But before you click off in this and you go apply, no. I need you to have at least a 700 or better when applying for this business funding. I tell everybody this on this channel, 700 or better. The reason why is because you and everybody else think that a 680 is okay, which it possibly could be, but I want you to stand out from everybody, even if it's a little bit. That's the only type of advantage that you need, okay? Again, when it comes to this, I need you to have no serious negatives on your credit profile. That means, again, no late payments, no collections, no charge-offs, no bankruptcies, all right? No high inquiries. I don't need you to have that either, okay? Please and thank you. And yes, that means if the negative is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, all right? If it's that old, trust me, it still affects you some type of way. You know how it affects you? When those underwriters look at your credit report, they can see them. That's how it affects you, all right? Now, do I know there's outliers? Of course. I say it in every video. That doesn't mean people still don't get approved even with negatives on their credit report. But even if you do get approved, I can guarantee you it's not going to be the amount that you're looking for. So why not save you the headache and the trouble and just listen to me and get everything removed? And if you need your negatives removed, just sign up for the How to Credit Restoration Program, where I'm removing everybody's negatives one by one without you having to lift a finger. I'm telling you right now, click the link in my bio to start with a free 15-minute consultation with me so we can get you on board, so we can get those negatives removed, so you can get this business funding, all right? I'm telling you right now, you're wasting time. Another thing that I would just want to reiterate about this, I know I just said, I just want to say it again. Please have no inquiries in the past 3 months. The representative did tell me that they do take inquiries into a serious consideration because they know a lot of people like to hop from bank to bank to bank because they're trying to get the most business funding possible. And if they see that you look a little thirsty, they will cut you off before you even start. And this is just another gem as well. I say this sometimes, but I just want to let you know again, please have at least 1 to 2 personal credit cards on the personal side with at least a $3,500 or $4,000 limit. Please understand this. The reason why is lenders want to see if you can handle debt responsibly. And what better way to do that than the person that's going to PG, because you are going to PG this business funding. No, it's not EIN only or no PG. And they're going to actually pull your credit, okay? So please understand that. So again, you want to make sure that you have middle to high credit limits, all right? You want to make sure that everything looks good. Even if you try to throw a trade line on there, that would be fine. An AU trade line, I think that'll still help you as well. So at the least, PNC will see this and they will try to mirror what you already have. So if you have a $20,000 limit, they know you can handle $20,000 with a low utilization. So they'll start you off with at least $20,000 or more. And the rep also did state that they look for 30% or lower utilization. Nah, throw that out your head right now. I tell everybody, when you go apply or anything or due dates, have it below 10%. And I promise you, it's gonna look way better to them. Now, when it comes to PNC, it's not literally in every single state. It's actually only in 28 states. You have to make sure that they are in your area, but I'm pretty sure they should be close to you. I'm telling you right now. Now, once you find out that they are in your area, you talk to them, everything is good. Now you want to open up the business checking account, okay? And I was told that the personal checking account is not needed to open a business account, okay? Because you know, in some places like Navy and all these other places, you have to have a personal relationship before you have a business relationship. With PNC, they don't care. Go ahead and open up the business bank account, which is actually great. So that means that you don't have to build that personal relationship, and a business relationship is just fine. Even with the actual accounts itself, because they have a few, make sure you go after the basic business account, okay? Please understand that. The reason why I tell you to go after that one is because it has limited fees. Yes, you do have to keep $500 in the account at all times to avoid the monthly fees, but this is better than Chase. Chase makes you keep like $2,000 in it every single month. If not, that hefty fee is coming. And the dope thing about it, there's no ATM fees and so much more. So this is really a bang for your buck. So again, with the actual basic business bank account, this one is very, very convenient. And it's also best if you go into a branch to open the business bank account and get it done. Because they stated that a rep can do it for you, you won't have any issues, and you'll be done. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All right, so now when we open up the business bank account, the next thing that we will do is do some fractional reserve banking. Yes, this is what we're gonna do next, which is, of course, allowing money to season in that account over a period of time. And this is only if you can. Only if you can. I advise you to put at least $5,000 to $10,000 in that account for at least 90 days or 500, whatever you can do. Just try to put as much as you can. And with all that information being said, this will give you a high bank rating with PNC because they see that, oh, that person is actually here to stay. And they're likely to give you higher approvals due to what you already have in your bank account. Does that make sense? Or let's just say you can't do that. You can't sit no money in there for 90 days, especially at that magnitude without, repercussions and things of that nature. I totally get it. I totally understand. So again, I want you to fund the account with as much money as you can. If you have to take your rent money, your car note money, 1 to 3 bills, and you have to put it in that account for a day or two, please do that. Fund the account, and then after that, immediately apply. Well, I would say apply the next day. I would say do that. Because when you apply, then you'll be able to apply for the selections that I'm about to give you. And then after that, 9 times out of 10, depending on who you are and what you have on your credit report, you should be approved. Now, and after you get approved, just take the money out and go do your due diligence. That's all you have to do after that. They can't renege. So with that being said, with all that information, let me give you the selection of credit cards that will be best for you so you can make sure that you can thrive and get what you need. Now, with the first credit card I want you to look at is the Visa Business Credit Card. And the reason why I say look at this one first is because if you look closely, it says 0% APR for the first 13 billing cycles. That's 13 months, which is more than Chase. 1 month more than Chase. Who doesn't want an extra month of 0% APR? And I like this for new LLCs to get 0% APR due to you trying to create cash flow. Your heaviest purchases are probably going to be in the beginning, mentorships, everything of that nature. This is why this is super helpful and super impactful. This gives you 13 months to get it right, especially if you get at least even just $50,000. That would be super helpful. For 13 months, $50,000, imagine what you could do right now. I'm telling you, yes, go be great. Now, of course, you want to get $50,000. That's cool, but I'm all about getting 2 for the price of 1. That's what I'm telling you right now, because I was told by the rep that you can, in fact, double dip. Yes, double dipping is allowed with 1 inquiry. So that means that you can get that 0 APR card for the first 13 months and possibly get another one as well within that month without getting another inquiry. Now, I feel that you can't go wrong with any other choice other than the first one I told you as far as the credit card. I was trying to see if any of them had a 0 APR, but the rep didn't tell me any of them did have 0 APR for another number of months, but it's still all right. It's still good, I promise you. Now, disclaimer, I still want you to do your homework on the double dipping, okay? I only spoke to one rep about that. I forgot to speak to the other two about the double dipping. Oh no, wait, I did actually speak to another representative. No, but when I spoke to the other representative, they act like they didn't know what I was referring to as far as double dipping. They act like that was foreign. They never heard that a day in their life. So I don't know if they're trying to keep it hidden or what, but just please double check, all right? I'm always telling you guys that. Always double check my homework. But again, you can still get 2 approvals and still get the actual funding amount that you need, whether it's a total of $25,000, $50,000, or $100,000. 50K with one card and 50K with another sounds really, really great to me. But of course, again, that would take some serious fractional reserve banking. Just FYI, you can't put $200 in your bank account and have a 720 thing that you're gonna get $100,000, because it don't work like that. Now, even without the credit cards, they do have other actual products themselves where they do have the business lines of credit, but I'll probably make a separate video on that one because there's a lot of information with that. But you can get really, really high limits with that business line of credit. And of course, I always say this, business line of credits are very hard to come by. So that's why I just want to give you all the data points probably into a separate video, but it's very much so plausible. But overall, you can leverage PNC to get the funding that you need to go ahead and kickstart your goals and dreams. The only thing that I want you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is start. It's not hard, I promise you. Only thing that you have to do is have the faith and keep going right there. One foot in front of the other. Even if it's not that, let's say it's credit that's holding you back, that's giving you the issues. Again, join my How to Credit Restoration program. I'm gonna help all of my subs and clients remove all the negatives from their credit report so they can go ahead and fund and do these same exact plays so they won't feel left out, AKA you. I wanna make sure that credit is never an issue for you ever again. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you guys have PNC? Are you gonna get PNC after this? If you have any data points, try to drop them in the comment section so we can all learn from this, all right? I wanna appreciate you guys for stopping by. Now go get that 100K, all right? And until next time, ladies and gents.